Welcome to day 12, grade. Hello. It is like 22 past 6 in the morning. I have been up since 2:45. I jumped on a call with my coach and my mastermind, which went for 2.5 hours. I just had a shower and half of my family is asleep. So here we are on day 12. If you are jumping on, come and say hello. We're going to do a riff on souls today. This is a topic, hey Dana, hey Kimberly, this is a topic that I freaking love. That's better. Because no matter what I say, it's going to be different for everyone, because I don't know if what I'm about to say is true, and I think it is, but I also think that it's going to evolve. As we grow, we evolve. So what is true today is true today, but can shift tomorrow. It can shift, in a year, in 2 years. My belief systems from a year ago have definitely shifted, have certainly shifted from 5 years ago, 15 years ago, 20 years ago, but it doesn't mean that what I believed 20 years ago isn't actually true in that timeline. So when we're working with timelines, we have to understand that we're just evolving. So when I was a Catholic girl doing the Hail Mary and the Our Father and all the things, I was still a bit of a naughty Catholic girl, but when I was doing that, it was so true to me, and it's still true to me. It's just that I do things in a different way now. So our timelines, we get to compound and collapse the timelines and become more powerful and potent within our truths. And today I want to talk about souls and my experience of the soul, from what I have really found to be true when I'm talking to so many different human souls every freaking day. So I can't wait to talk to you about this. Hi Stacey, hi Lulu, because I've only really been talking about this in the last year, okay? So if you're jumping on, come and say hello. I trust you can hear me. I can't see any faces up the top. It's my husband's birthday today. He is asleep in the next room. I'm going to race off to the gym. I'm starting a challenge on Monday. Do like a big fitness challenge. So I'm going to go stand in a machine, and it's going to take all my stats and all that type of stuff. And then I'm going to come home and make him a beautiful breakfast. So I wanted to jump on now to talk about this, because, and like I said, I've been up since 2:45 doing my own coaching, my own training, always pouring into myself. Hey Tyler, how are you? Okay, so there's this concept of hybrids, okay? There's this concept, and I've already sprinkled a little bit of this through the challenge so far. I'm constantly dropping little seeds to activate this within your consciousness, okay? So that's what I do. I'm an activator, and there is a thing called hybrids. So some people be like, I've had 20 lives. Hey Jennifer, I've had 20 lives here on planet Earth, or I've had 200 lives, or whatever. And I was like, that's cool. I totally believe you, but I feel like that's quite limiting, I feel like I need to put some colour on. It's 6:30 in the morning. So I feel like that's quite limiting, just saying that. Hey Chanel, how are you? Long time no see. So some people be like, and there's this concept of creating. It's my son, Christian. He's been up since 5:30. Creating limitations and trying to find out who we are and making that solid and dense. Because the truth is, we are not going to fucking know everything until we actually get out of this reality, okay? So we're here for experience, not to find every single motherfucking answer, right? Oh, I'm swearing already. This is going to be a big day. So when I would ask questions about past lives, so just like I say with guides, you know, I've got 5 guides, I've got 25 guides. We work on this in EMM. We talk about guides and we go into the guides and we meet the guides and all these different things. But don't ever put a full stop at the end of everything, because you've got to keep creating space and room for evolution. So I started playing this concept of hybrids and galactic hybrids, starseed hybrids, fairies and angels. My sister even said it yesterday. She said, holy shit, there was a starseed angel hybrid. Something like that. She's like, I had to write it down. And I was like, I'm so happy that what I'm seeding, you know, she's growing. So I'm so happy about that, because that's my job, is to seed, and then people grow in the way that they need to grow. You're doing the nurturing, you're doing the growing, you're doing the upgrading, you're doing the expanding. So I just like to drop little seeds. She's like, total angel fairy hybrid starseed. And we were having my sister Amanda, who's going to be doing a reading in here. I'm so excited. I'm seeing her today, actually. She is very much like, yeah, I can see how you're starseed. I'm not starseed. I can see how that person's a fairy. I can see how that person is an earthbound. My sister's like, I'm an earthbound soul. So I want to talk to you about the 3 souls. I don't want you to define them too much, because I believe when I tap into this, it's not just you're 1, 2, or 3. It's just like projector, manifester, you know, generator. Like, we can't box ourselves, because we do that. We love to do that as humans. I love to do that. I'm a projector, so this is the way I work. I love doing that. But the minute I get it, I let it go. Oh, that was a nice story. Bring on the next bit. Bring on the next layer of my evolution with the capacity that I can hold and comprehend. What can my brain hold? What can my brain... can you guys hear me okay? Is my internet okay? Can you let me know? I don't want to waste this incredible channel if no one can hear me properly. Just let me know in the comments. That'd be great. Okay. So, cool. Thank you. Hey, Stephanie, Jane. Oh my God. Okay, Erin. So good to see you guys. Okay, perfect. Thank you. So, when I was first asked, or told, you're a starseed priestess from a completely different planet, and I nearly pissed myself. I'm laughing because I was like, are you calling me an alien? And he was like, yeah. I didn't even comprehend that 8 years down the track, I would be teaching things about starseeds and galactic and multidimensional time travel and portals and soul retrievals and implant removal, all the things that we do in MM and in my other containers, right? I did not ever consider that. Like, I laughed. I don't even know if extraterrestrials are true. Obviously, I believe that there's some things on different planets, but I don't know. I mean, I know now because I've seen them. It was only last weekend I was in a room with a whole lot of extraterrestrials. Oh my God. Only last weekend, right? It happens to me all the time now. I go to the ships. I see stuff. I've seen ships. Tons and tons of ships. I've seen them. I've even questioned. Should be crazy when we expand, but we can't grab everything at the same time because our brains go, that's when people go, ah, you know, I've lost it. There's a fine line between insanity and consciousness. So what am I available for now? So there's 3 different types of souls. Take what you want and leave the rest. Just, I want you to grasp the concept, and I'd love to hear in the chat box how this resonates with you. First of all, there is, and I think we've discussed this a little bit, I want to go a little bit deeper into it, the starseed soul. A starseed soul. Now, most starseed souls, and I work a lot with starseeds because this is me. This is me. I'm starseed, right? Hi, Emma. So, okay, cool. Just having a little read here. So, I came down from a planet called Lyra. And I have been on many different planets. I came down into a portal and I came down into a body, and there's many different soul streams I have within me, within my soul. There is a soul stream that has had lives on planet Earth, and I've been through a hypnotherapy session, a past life regression, where I remembered 3 of those lives. But this version of the soul that I'm talking to you now has not experienced any lives on planet Earth. We have soul streams, and there's this misconception that we have one soul, and it just keeps on experiencing lives and lives and lives. But I've got all these different soul streams and different dimensions of me, and I haven't experienced every single one of those dimensions. They're like kind of separate that come in. So when I channel my Lyrian Starseed self, which is the one that I'm kind of in now, like very much so, most of the time my consciousness is within that soul stream a lot because of my mission that I'm in. I know that I am a Galactic Starseed. Apparently I'm this, I've been told I'm this high priestess Starseed, and I'm just like, okay, like, don't put me on any pedestals, please. But so I have this drive to make a difference, a drive to make a really big difference in the world. That's why I get up at 2:45 in the morning sometimes to go work on myself and my human and my remembrance. So the Starseed soul stream, the Starseed hybrid, has not actually had many lives on planet Earth. Most of their teachings, most of their learnings have been done on different planets or on different dimensions. We've got to remember that it's not just like, well, I must have come from that star. That's very limiting. It's like, well, maybe it's a different time-space dimension. You know, so here I am from this apparently Lyrian, collective. So we're going to talk about in collectives as well, not just one little planet. So a lot of people say, I'm Palladian. And I'm like, well, yeah, cool. So am I. Like, I've been on many different planets. Many different planets. This planet is quite foreign for me. So when I see an owl arrive, or when I see a daffodil that's just burst open, or when I see a feather floating from the sky, I'm nearly in tears at how crazy fucking strange this planet is. I'm nearly 41 years old. It's my husband's 42nd birthday today. I've spent half of my life with my husband. Over half of my life since I was 16. And the more I wake up to my soul essence, the more fresh and new I feel on this planet, the more awake I am. So I really want to bring in this energy of awake. I'm going to start coming into my copy more, into my messaging more, and talk about awake. Awakening is an entire life process, not just like when I woke up 8 years ago. It's like every day I'm like, am I waking up? And how awake am I today? So we've got that first soul stream, the first soul kind of umbrella. Okay, so I see souls as like, we've got our soul, we've got this umbrella, and we've got soul streams. And I literally, my over soul, I'm very fucking Starseed. I'm very, if you ever looked at them and been like, wow, you're totally not off this planet, you look quite different, or you've got this intensity in your eyes, or you're quite new here, but you're quite old, like this Starseed. Starseeds recognize other Starseeds. How does it feel for you? Do you feel like you're Starseed? Does it resonate? Now, to know if you're Starseed, it's a feeling. It's a, oh. I was told I was a Starseed, my brain said, shut up. My heart for 3 days was going, you're a Starseed, you're a Starseed, you're a Starseed. And I was like, how am I going to tell anyone that? I didn't even know if extraterrestrials was real, But there's a Starseed soul. You know it. You know it like you know it like you know it. And sometimes your brain will tell you that you're not it. And maybe you just have a soul stream coming from a galactic space. I believe that we I feel I'm very earth. Yeah, exactly. So I'll get onto that one in a second as well, because I'm not very earth. I'm not very planet. You know, I really am not. But my sister is. I've got 2 sisters, right? I've got 2 sisters and 2 brothers. I'm the oldest of 5 children. And this whole planet, I mean, I tried to fly when I was 10 years old. I think I talked about that yesterday in the failing forward. I tried to fly because I don't have a concept of what is possible or not, really, apart from what I've been conditioned with, because this planet is so fresh for me. I feel like I should just be able to take off and fly. Like, I'm like, it's really weird how earthbound we are on this planet, right? So this is just the information that I channel out. I'm not sure if this would come through in a past life reading. Maybe it would. I'm not qualified in that. I don't need to qualify in those things. I just stream through my consciousness of my knowing. So I'm unsure. But you should know this yourself, right? So the second one is an angel soul. Right, so I can see Starseed. When you jump into MM and you jump on a clarity call with me, quite often I'm like, I recognize you from Atlantis, because that soul stream was in Atlantis with you. We created mystery schools together. Holy shit, you were my sister. I see where our souls fit together, like literally. Whatever's meant to come through in these clarity calls, it's not just to sell you into something. It's actually like, are we a fit for it? How is our soul connected? Let's jump on a call and see how our soul's connected, whether we're fit to work, whether you want to come into MM or one-to-one or whatever it is. And then usually it's like, oh my God, I remember you. Do you remember me? And I literally go back to that space, and I tap into different soul streams, and then we have this over soul, okay? So I go, are you a starseed? And people just go, yes. And I'm like, holy shit. And they're like, what does that even mean? And I'm like, I don't know, let's figure it out together. So then, okay, the second one is angel. So I was really quite shocked when I used to do a lot of hands-on hand healing. I'm actually doing a healing on one of my sisters this weekend. I'm so excited. I used to, I'd use obviously my sound bowls and mainly light language, and I'm a Reiki master, and just pulling out, doing all sorts of stuff. I know how to do this stuff. I was born knowing it, okay? I do all the courses in the world. I'm like, yeah, I know how to do that. I know how to do that. I know how to do that. So I've got all the certificates, but I already knew how to do it. And I'd be sitting there and I'd be talking to someone, and all of a sudden I'd just see them with wings, and I'd be like, you were an angel. Or you were an ascended, my God, ascended master. You were, what is the other angel? It's like out of my mind. Basically, you were an angel. Holy fuck. You know, you're like literally affiliated with Archangel. Sorry, that's it. Archangel, like Michael, and all of a sudden, my clients, I bow down to my clients. They're not coming to me for me to be like, let me heal you. That's ego, right? They come to me because I'm like, holy shit, my job is to help them remember who they are, because I've remembered who I am. And that's what we do in MM. I help you remember who you are. You know, I give you all the seeds and all the pieces and you can put it together yourself, but it's all sitting there. You might get it straight away, or you might get it in 2 years, whatever. So I'll be like, I can see wings, or all of a sudden a feather will fall from the frickin' ceiling, and I'm like, where did that come from? We're inside. I'll be like, can you see the feather? You know, or I'll pull the feather card, or whatever. So magic and miracles happen all the freaking time. So angels, angel soul is really, it's really weird. I've got this like pain up in here. I don't know what that is. Angel souls, they're really easy for me to recognize, because the characteristics in the human, I'm just like angel. There's angel fairy hybrids and angel starseed hybrids and stuff like that. But I just want to I don't want to go too much into, this is the challenge. This isn't a deep dive. It is deep dive, but it's not a mastery program, you know. So it's like the angel fairy hybrids and stuff like that. But when I see an angel, an earth angel, basically an incarnated angel into a body, I want to cry. I'm not an angel. I'm a starseed. I'm full-blown fucking extraterrestrial. So I see I've got a client who's an angel. I think I've told you guys, Amy, and I know quite a few people that are angels. And quite often you'll probably see me saying, thank you, angel. And that's because I know that they've got at least part angel. They're hybrid, or some of them are like pure earth angels. Like Amy is very pure earth angel. And it's pretty obvious because they've got the biggest, hugest, squishiest, compassionate heart. They've usually been bullied. They usually have been taken for granted. People have literally used them for doormats. They've usually made themselves doormats because they're like, well, how can I help you? Because I don't judge you. They're non-judgmental, right? They put up with too much shit for way too long. And the reason why they come down here is to show compassion and to show unconditional love. And the reason why some of them come to me and want to work with me is because I have to show them that they're an angel so they can understand why they went through everything they went through. Because an angel, if you know anything about angels, you'll know that our angels, when we are self-destructing, when we are acting in certain ways, they are crying. They always say, I wish you knew how much I loved you. I wish you knew every time you're hurting yourself, it's killing me, it's hurting me. It's like they are the strongest empaths you've ever met. So when we have earth angels, you have literally incarnated from an angel dimension, and you've come here to go, well, my job is to understand human beings so I can help them more. So let me put me in their shoes. And they have it a bit rough. They really, really do. But they don't have to be in suffering, right? That is just kind of the default, because it's like, let me be in your shoes. They can learn how to shift it and how to change it around and how to embody the powerful human being, the higher expression, and actually come forward into the world. So the more purebred angel you are, so basically you've spent most of your time in the angel dimensions, the more intense it is here on planet Earth. So I see angels that are just the most, especially I have random people. So usually it's the people that found me randomly. They go, I found you and I need to be with you because they know we have a soul connection. They sign up that day. Like Amy's been with me for 3 years now, and she's still on my WhatsApp. She's still like, I don't know why I'm here, Victoria, but I need to have you in my reality. And I'm like, okay. And she just keeps signing up again and again and again because she's like, we've got a soul connection and I require this, because she really did, I won't go into her story, but she really did think she was one hell of a broken person until she realized, you know, that that she's actually not broken, she's just angelic. If I'm a starseed, sounds like myself, but in my mind, angel is like archangels. I definitely need to look into this. Yeah, so there was one day where I questioned angels, questioned demons, questioned all these things, and what I like to do is I like to shake up the paradigm. I like to shift. I remember a lifetime with Jesus. Wow. I like to shift all fucking perspectives. I like to shake up everything. The minute you fixate on archangels are this, starseeds are this, this, I'm here to actually not question you, but to question your belief systems, to shake it up. And that's what happens when people come to MM. They will bring something up and I'm like, okay, cool. Any limitations there? Have you made anything solid and dense and real and true? What if we dismantled that? What else is possible? Okay, so, and you could also, if you're like very much like an angel, starseed, you may just be this perfect hybrid, right? I don't know, like this is just an interesting conversation. What do you guys think of this? pop it down below. Let me know. What are you thinking? What are you feeling? This is the teachings I've been receiving from Spirit recently. And usually when people come into we've had like a lot of earth beings. Last time it was very much dragons. It was like all dragon energy. And this time will be very dragony too, because of 2024 being the year of the dragon. Sometimes I've had the Ancients Collective, which is a whole collective, galactic collective of ancients. Everyone that streamed into were all very ancient. It was like I was bowing down to my clients. I was like, whoa, let me learn off you. Even though I was a facilitator. It was phenomenal. We've had Starseed collectives. So there's actually a theme. Every time someone comes into they're attracted into that particular realm because of the theme. And as they start signing up, it starts curating. So we've got some really cool people already signed up for September. So I'm really excited. So the next one to wrap this up is, oh my God, hang on. I've got to show you guys this. Holy moly. It is definitely the year of the dragon. I have seen, oh my God, I saw about, 100 stars moving the other day, moving to one space and then disappearing. And look at this. This doesn't actually give it justice. It's like, it's an apricot color. It is that beautiful. Oh, look. Someone take a screenshot. Isn't that beautiful? Holy shit. Okay, last one, because I don't want to be paid. Ooh, it's really low. I'm late for my appointment at the gym with my trainer for my body scan. Okay, the last one is the most common, but being common doesn't mean that it's like boring, right? So it's just like when people find out they're a generator, they're like, I'm common. I'm like, no, you're not, you're extraordinary. And that's why there's so many of you, because it's so important, right? And that is Earthbound. So we've had Starseed, we've got Angels, and we've got Earthbound. And like I say, my sister, who's my best friend in the world, 2 sisters, both my best friends in the world, one's Starseed and one is Earthbound. And I love the Earthbound. Earthbound is a bad name, but let's call it like the Earth Spirit, okay? So the Earth Spirit is somebody who's had so many fucking lives. You've been told your whole life, man, you're an old wise soul. You can often hold a lot, you're an empath, so you hold a lot of stuff in your body. So my sister's always had a lot of womb. You quite often will have womb and tummy and stuff like that issues, because you're carrying a collective of the witch wound, from the planet. You're holding a lot of the collective energy from the Earth planet. I'm playing up in the different realms and streaming it through. So I don't carry a lot of karma from the earth. If I do, I shift it very, very quickly. But an earth spirit will carry a lot. So it's like I can watch these spirits and I'm like, wow, okay, you're carrying that type of karma, where the starseed and the angel are carrying different types. This is what I channel through from spirits, from guides. This is not textbook stuff, okay? Nothing I teach, none of the MM stuff is textbook stuff. It is all pure channeled. So, and that's the beauty about being Catholic most of my life and then changing and waking up, is I don't have conditioning of what spirituality means. It's actually more of an in-depth experience. So I had one client in last time, and she had a one-to-one with me. So she went VIP. All right, so often I have VIPs, so you can have more access to me and whatnot. And we were on a call and I said, holy shit, you've had hundreds and hundreds of lives. And she's like, yeah, I know. And I'm like, and they've all been as a female. And she's like, not surprised. I'm like, who are you? I was like 50 lives, 100 lives, 150, 200, 264 or something. And I went, hundreds. And I was like, I honestly, my brain is stopping me, but I'm thinking you've had thousands of lives, and that doesn't resonate with me. This is my first time on this planet. Like, I just know it. That sunrise right now, I'm just like, oh, I just want to go out there and just stare, right? And so my client was like, yeah, I know it. And usually when I tell somebody you've had so many lives, they're like, yeah, I know. If someone said it to me, I'd be like, not on this planet. I did all my teaching somewhere else, you know, all my learning, and I am a teacher. I've been a teacher on Orion, I've been different galactic federations, and here I am on planet Earth, right? So yeah, real interesting. So the Earth is incarnation again and again and again and again. This is when people go get past life regressions, right? Because they're like, I want a past life regression. Like, I'm not that. I've had past life regressions. I'm actually in a book from my friend Bridget Calloway when she wrote about my past life experiences. In her book, I was one of the characters that she talked about. And she used my real name as well because we were really good friends then. She's an incredible psychic medium. But far out, like... it just doesn't resonate with me to go get past life regressions because I know I'm not from this planet. Where some people are like, I need a past life regression, and they're old souls. And they're doing it again and again and again and again and again. So they can receive information. So they can go deeper into their self. So they can remember who they are. So they can bring forward those lessons. So they can lighten up that karmic load, you know. So yeah, how does this feel for you? What do you think you are? Do you feel like you are a starseed, an angel, a human? Which one pops for you the most? That's what I want to know. What pops for you the most? It's funny, I haven't even looked at my husband. I'm just thinking about him right now. I know that my daughter is like, she is like a fairy. She is like a pure fairy. So I'm like, fairy collective, right? But I think the fairies are connected in with the angels because she's pretty fresh on this earth, like literally. My son, he is an archangel. He is a master, but at the same time, I see him in this energy, so maybe he's going towards an archangel, but he's been here as a king many, 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 many times. The minute he was born, I was like, bow down, my king, right? So I'm not sure if that's on this plane or planet. I haven't really looked too much into them, right? when I go into MM, I'm like, you're this, 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 especially when people jump on calls with me. So yeah, how's this feeling for you? Has this been helpful? Has this been interesting? I'm really curious if you're on replay or if you're here now. Are you angel? Are you earth? Are you starseed? Now, there is hybrids, so that's for another story, okay? Like I say, this is a challenge to give you concepts to drop seeds into your evolution. Of course, we go deeper into this in the signature program, MM. By the way, we do have our early bird at the moment, and it's only going to be an early bird for a small amount of time, okay? So we're going to be shifting that to the full price, and the next time we do MM, it is nearly doubling in price because this program is so good. It is a game changer. It's a total game changer. I'm so happy that you guys have found this really interesting. I'm just here to plant those seeds so you can grow them and expand into them. Don't make anything too solid. The minute you make it solid, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, change your state. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, change your state. The minute I try to make anything too solid, I'm like, oh, now I've got this energy. Oh, damn it. I kind of lost it. You know, so be in the awe, be in the experience, be in the expansion. I'm going to be traveling to the mountains today after I celebrate my husband's birthday. I'm going to go back up to the mountains and breathe, go to higher grounds in my human design. That is my environment. I'd love to know how you are enjoying. Erin, definitely feel you. You've definitely got angelic energy through you, running through your veins. I would love to know how you're enjoying this challenge. We're at 390 people. Can we get to 400? Can we take, boomerangs, or can we take screenshots? Can we share the link? Can we do this? Are you on the email list yet? Have you signed the form? The form saying how much you've been participating. If you've shared it, you get to go into the draw to have a reading with me. And the drum roll is my sister Amanda Lamb, who's a psychic medium, who is my partner in crime, she is going to be doing a reading as well. So there's 2 readings and there is more things up my sleeve, but I'm not going to announce everything right now because I want you to stay in the challenge. Okay, how are we feeling? I would love to know what your favorite thing about the challenge has been, and I want to take screenshots. I want to share this with my communities. I would love for you to do a video and tell us in the group what the favorite part of the 31-day spiritual upgrade is. I'm going to go because I've got 15 minutes to get to the gym to go under my little machine and get prepped and ready for the next evolution, my next new challenge whilst in this challenge. And I would love to know what has been popping for you in the last 12 days. How many sessions have you been able to listen to? We've got the guide section above. You get to rewatch anything. You get to catch up. You get to go on the draw to win a reading with myself or my sister. I'm going to see if I can grab her and put her. She's a little bit shyer than me, but I'm going to see if I can get her to come on and do some live readings with me. Would you enjoy that? I would love to know. I feed off your energy. So the more you share and the more you give, the more I'm like, okay, let's go. Okay, guys. I love you guys. I've got to go. See you soon.